An alarming sight for Tucsonans: flames on the Catalina mountains last night.
Firefighters made major progress on those flames today, fighting them from the ground and from the air. And tonight the fire is under control. Good evening and thank you for joining us. I'm Kevin Boughton as we take a look at helicopters fighting the flames on Mount Lemmon today.
And I'm VALERIE CAVAZOS.
This is the second time in a week a fire has been reported in the Coronado National Forest. Investigators believe both were caused by humans.
The shovel fire burning in a remote area above and west of Summerhaven. KGUN 9 on your side's Whitney Clark is joining us now. And Whitney, what's the latest?
Well, the road to Mount Lemmon was open today, but fire crews have a very clear message to anyone that's going to be heading up the mountain in this direction. Be very careful as you head up the mountain in these dry conditions. It really doesn't take much to spark a wildfire. Now you're about to see some photos that are from the Forest Service. They were taken from a helicopter earlier this morning. Now the shovel fire, as it was being called, was held at about 10 acres with around 100 firefighters working the lines, multiple helicopters dumping water on the flames to cool things down. Now you may see smoke for the next few weeks or even days or even weeks in the area, as it was a very thick brush they were working in. Now we got some video earlier today as well from a viewer taken at Rose Canyon Lake. I was told the lake was going to be closed today as crews had been picking up water from the area. Another video from Dave and Jenny Savage shows fire crews getting ready to head out to the fire lines. Fire officials say there has been a fire every month in the Coronado National Forest so far this year. Even simple things like throwing a cigarette butt out the window or leaving a campfire unattended have the potential to create some pretty big problems with our dry conditions. Now, fire crews also want to remind people not to use fly drones in the areas where crews are working. The Coronado National Forest hasn't had any issues with that, but they just want to remind people, because if that does happen, they have to shut down operations, which could put a damper on what they're doing to fight these flames. That's all for now. I'll send it back to you guys in the studio.
Whitney, thank you. The flames were visible from parts of Tucson last night. This photo taken by James Howard at about 7:30 from Miranda. You can see the glow on top of the mountain. Here's another picture from Howard. This was a little later at about 9:30 last night.